If you think K-pop is the only Asian music genre taking over the world, well, think again. These days, it's not just Korea taking over the spotlight. J-pop, C-pop, and Thai-pop are also gaining huge recognition. But today, we're talking about one of the hottest groups making waves, BINI, the P-pop sensation. Their viral TikTok dance challenge has launched them into the global scene. But more than that, BINI is capturing hearts right here in their home country, the Philippines. But aside from their talent and breathtaking visuals, BINI also has very interesting and lovely members. Today, we will be talking about BINI's most iconic moments, which Blooms just can't get enough of. Okay, cool, let's get started. In a highly competitive local music scene, it's no small feat to rise up. But BINI? They've made significant progress since their debut, but let me assure you, it wasn't without challenges. So, how did BINI come to be? Well, we have Direk Laurenti Jogi to thank. As the head of entertainment productions at ABS-CBN, he saw the potential for a Filipino idol group that could compete on an international level. Inspired by the Korean idol system, he believed Filipino talent could shine just as bright. In 2019, ABS-CBN launched the Star Hunt Academy, a place where young aspiring singers and dancers could fine-tune their skills. This wasn't just any talent school. It focused on developing not just their performance abilities, but their mental and physical well-being too. After years of intense training, on October 10, 2020, the top 8 SHA girl trainees officially graduated and were set to make their mark as BINI, an all-girl P-pop group. The name BINI comes from the Filipino word bini-bini, meaning young lady, and they were ready to represent the future of Filipino pop. Now, even though they had the backing of one of the biggest media companies in the country, it wasn't guaranteed that BINI would succeed, especially since P-pop girl groups were virtually non-existent. But these girls, they debuted anyway, and they were about to embark on a journey beyond their wildest dreams. Their lineup consists of Aya, Colette, Maloi, Gwen, Stacy, Mika, Joanna, and Sheena. They released their pre-debut single, The Coconut Nut, on November 20, 2020, and officially made their debut on June 11, 2021, with their empowering anthem, Born to Win. At first, their music didn't get much attention in the Philippines. P-pop was largely dominated by ballad singers and iconic OPM artists, making it tough for a new girl group to break through. But fast forward a few years, and BINI finally got their breakthrough. We have Pantropiko, which instantly became a worldwide trend. It was such a hit that everyone was making dance challenges on TikTok. Wherever you go, you will hear the trendy and dancey tune of the song, and we were not complaining at all. Now, as I mentioned, BINI is not just all about skills and beauty. Each of their personalities of the 8 members also stands out and gets recognition for their uniqueness. Okay, let's start with their amazing performance. And with that, I mean their iconic medley during Star Magic All-Star Games 2024. Yep, the girls slayed that one, and you can tell that everyone was having a blast. Just look at how the audience was reacting. It didn't take that long before the whole performance trended online, and rightfully so, because that stage was definitely one for the books. Speaking of iconic performance, we can't forget about BINI's appearance in the Chinese show Show It All, where they danced and sang their hit songs Pantropiko, I Feel Good, and Carrera. And yes, they made a buzz online, especially with our Chinese fans. Like, everyone was talking about their visuals, their live vocals, and their amazing stage presence. I think you could say they made every Filipino proud. Moving on, we have BINI's most iconic girl, Maloi. Born on May 27, 2002 as Mary Loy Ives Kiptericalde, this talented girl comes from General Trias, Cavite, and is the 3rd eldest in the group. But don't let her age fool you. She's been in the music game for a long time. But wait, she doesn't just sing. Maloi's also got moves. Growing up, she honed her dancing skills, which led her to compete and perform at school events. It's no wonder she's such a complete performer. Whether it's vocals or choreography, Maloi always brings her A game. Aside from those, Maloi is also very goofy and quirky, and because of these traits, she managed to become one of BINI's most iconic queens. Don't believe me? Well, hear this out. Maloi is one of the most loved members of the BINI girls. She's even called the alt bias by fans. Many popular Filipino artists can't resist her charm and choose her as their bias among all the members. And hey, even the well-known Filipino content creator Kong TV can't escape Maloi's charm and stands her so badly. Moving on to her aesthetic. I mean, have you seen her looks and outfits? Maloi has made a name for herself as BINI's most aesthetic girly. Her fashion sense and styling are always so on point that Blooms just can't help but gush about it. Let's start with her iconic bayonetta glasses. Fans believe that it's not Maloi's style if she's not wearing her bayonetta glasses. She's often seen slaying this style of glasses. She's now called the bayonetta girly. But I can't really blame Blooms if they fall in love with her even more. She's like slaying the smart lady look and always looks good whenever she has her specs on. Another thing that Maloi is known for is her ballet core aesthetic. She's often seen with ribbon hairpins, bloom skirts, and coquette outfits. It fits her so well that she can claim the whole style as her own. I mean, a lot of women surely wouldn't dare to wear these kinds of outfits if they didn't like BINI Maloi. It just seems like the whole style was made for her and her only. Lastly, we have her pop of color outfits. When you think that Maloi is in her laid-back and chill era, she'll wear something bright and playful just to add spice to her simple outfit. You can see her use some reds and yellows on her clothes. And oh boy, it looks really good. Speaking of aesthetics, BINI Mika is also on the list. I mean, her iconic red hair is trending nationwide. It was so popular that almost every teenager and teenager at heart in the Philippines is sporting bright red hair. It became a statement, and Blooms is making this style more famous as days pass by. Mika has been sporting her red hair for a while now, and there is no telling if she'll even switch it up. It's like her whole identity now. But Blooms are not complaining. Mika can stay redheaded as long as she wants. Okay, how about BINI's 3-day sold-out concert? Yes, 3 days and all sold out. So BINI first announced that they will be going to have BINIverse, the first solo concert in the New Frontier Theater. However, once the tickets were out, it vanished in no time, and the supposed 1-day concert turned into 3 days. And guess what? All of these days were sold out. No tickets left at all. What an icon! There were even Blooms who were not able to secure tickets when a big announcement was made. A Grand BINIverse concert is set to happen from November 16 to 18 in a bigger and better venue. But despite having 3 days in a 16,000-seat hall, tickets were still sold out. Like, everyone just wants to watch BINI, and I guess there are still not enough seats for everyone. But what? There's more! BINI even performed during KCON LA and marked their name in history. On July 27, 2024, BINI became the first ever P-pop girl group to perform at the KCON Music Festival. And y'all, this isn't just any festival. We're talking about KCON in Los Angeles, at none other than the iconic Crypto.com Arena. BINI hit the stage during the pre-show of the prestigious M Countdown and totally slayed their performance of their latest single, Cherry on Top. The energy, the moves, the vocals, everything was on point, and they left the crowd absolutely buzzing. This is a massive achievement, not just for BINI, but for P-pop and OPM as a whole. They're paving the way for future Filipino acts to take the global stage. Because of this performance, BINI was also able to gain a lot of traction from international, specifically Western fans. There were a few reaction videos that hyped and gushed over BINI and their performance, and all I can say is deserved. BINI, your nation's girl group, is reintroducing girl power into the P-pop scene, and honestly, we love to see it. From their music to their message, these girls are all about empowerment, confidence, and resilience. They're showing young girls everywhere that if you work hard and believe in yourself, nothing is impossible. BINI's journey hasn't been easy. They faced a ton of doubts and challenges when they first started, but now they've shattered those boundaries and proven that they belong at the top. And y'all, this is just the beginning. Looking at their achievements and the stages they reached, we can say that Blooms are nothing but proud. They never fail to prove that they are icons and worth standing. Like a 3-day sold-out concert? LA KCON performance? That is just wow! Not to mention their viral songs that are all over TikTok and the internet. We just can't get enough of the BINI girls, and we hope to see more of their iconic moments in the future. And I guess we won't need to wait any longer. because the Grand BINIverse is just around the corner. And for sure, BINI will show their audience nothing but the best performances ever.